In the previous video we were at Pico do Arieiro. As we made our way down the mountain roads and into the clouds, we continued on with day 2 of our time in Madeira. Okay, so we're back and we are continuing to see what else we can see. So this is a nearby spot, near about 20 minutes away from Pico Arieiro. And this is a nice waterfall. Wow, what a change in climate from what we had at the top in Pico Arieiro on the last video. Oh my word, it's all wet and I don't know, damp. It feels like England. But currently we are on the PR10 trail. We're not going to walk all of it, but we're just going to check it out. There's a whole bunch of like trail running loops that they've got here. Basically this island is a hikers and trail runners paradise. There's like so much to hike. Crazy. So this is one of the routes, PR10. There's a few others. Obviously the one that we did earlier on, which is the Pico Arieiro to, well, we didn't do the full route, but Pico Arieiro to Pico Ruvio. So that's like the most popular one. It takes about 8 hours. Loads of waterfalls here. So the island is like literally gushing with water everywhere. From the centre of the island we were close to the north, therefore we headed that way to try and tick off all the locations on the north side of the island. Made a pit stop on our way to Seixal beach. Basically it's quite wet here, but the reason for that is essentially we are in the clouds. So I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, what's this? I think it's some religious statue of some sort. Got water fountain, a few benches here, and a view to die for. No idea how some of those people live in the hills in constant wetness essentially. So when you're in the clouds constantly, it's like it's just raining 24/7. Feels like we're back in England. The weather on this island is crazy. It's like 1 minute you're in the sun above the clouds, next minute you're wet in the clouds. So yeah, make sure you come prepared. So I've got my hoodie, my coat, everything kind of in the car. Okay, let's make a move. So another pit stop along this coastal road, taking us to basically Seixal beach. It's quite nice, this coastal road, because if you look, basically you're literally on the cliff sides. There's a bunch of tunnels that kind of take you through, and it pops in and out, the road does, from the tunnels. And yeah, some of the scenery is like spectacular, because you've got the cloud covered mountains, you know, alongside the sea next to you. It's a proper driver's, I don't know, a driver's dream really. I love it. I love these kind of roads. So it's View de Nova. So it's another viewpoint. There's a souvenir shop here. And then you've got the actual viewing platform just there. Let's go see what everyone's looking at. All right, that's what they're looking at. Let's see if we can get a better view of that waterfall. One of many awesome waterfalls on this island. And look at that. I think this used to be the old coastal road, because I did see a blocked one the other side next to the tunnel, and in fact I think it is. If you look carefully, the road kind of goes alongside there. I think a rockfall has covered it where the waterfall is. Alright, back to the road. Let's carry on. So we are in Seixal, and basically it's a small town on the north of the island, and we are heading down to the natural kind of pools that they've got by the, let's say, the seaside. A lot of these villages, a lot of the locals still live here and still essentially operate like they've done for a very long time, to be honest. They grow their own, fruit and veg. Not everyone in the town is like basically catering to tourism or in the tourist industry, which kind of helps to keep it authentic, I guess. Oh, it's quite steep. It's like crazy steep. Yeah, they kind of allow cars. Yeah, I would not recommend driving down this part. Flipping heck, there is a car coming down here. Oh my word. This is well steep. No idea how it's going to get back up here. And the car park's closed anyway. Now we watch him turn around and go straight back up. So it's €250 each to go down and use the pool. We're not exactly dressed to swim, but for €2.50 it's still a worthwhile look. So if you do come here, there's some changing rooms here. So this is one of the main pools here. Oh, check this out. So you've got loads of these small pools that you can actually swim in. And they're kind of like separated off from the rough waves that you can see. So we've got the main one here, and there's another pool on the other side of this big rock. You can see someone swimming there. And then on this side, oh, check the waves out. The waves are just crazy. And then you've got this other, small, no, it's about the same size, but essentially another natural pool that you can use. Wow, look at the waves though. Look how much they're going up by. The swells on those must be like a few meters at least. Yeah, you would not want to be surfing here. This isn't a surfer's place. Those waves are just too rough. If you do come with the intention of swimming. Apart from that, to be honest, there's not much else going on here. Although it is a nice chill place just to have like a tea or coffee or something, which I think I might do now. Yep. Espresso and pasta del nata with a view. So we are done with visiting the natural pools at Seixal. That's how you pronounce it, by the way. So yeah, contemplating whether to head further west and see what's out there, or head back east and basically across the island. So we are in a place west of Seixal, basically, and it's actually called Ribeira da Janela. Now, the word Janela actually means window in Bengali. I wonder if there's some link between that and the Bengali word. Let's see, because where we're going, it's meant to be essentially like a window. In fact, let me check the actual translation of that. Yep, just as I thought. So yeah, it's the same word in Bengali and Portuguese. That's crazy. I did not know that. I mean, I knew it was a Bengali word, but I didn't realize it was the same word in Portuguese as well. So yeah, you learn something new every day. Yeah, let's check out this window. I believe it's through here, I think. There's a gap here. Oh yeah, up there. You can tell why they call it a window. It's a literal window that you walk through to get to this view. So that was one of the windows. I believe there's another one. So it's through here basically. It's like another tunnel of some sort. Let's see where this goes. Flipping heck. It's actually darker than what the camera shows. I better put my lights on. The crazy thing is, I'm having to look at the camera screen because my eyes can't actually see much. The camera is seeing more than what my eyes can see. That is crazy. Yes, at least it's paved. So this is the window. Well, at least one of the windows. Check out the waves. That is incredible. I bet this was part of the old road before the tunnels were built. Because if you think about it, it's about the size of a small road. I mean, look at it. In fact, it was a road. You can see from here the barriers that they had previously. And then I guess at some point they had rock falls which blocked up the road, and I guess at some point they thought, you know what, let's just make some tunnels. Alright, I think we're done with the windows. Okay, let's go back into the tunnel and get out of here. Onwards to the next place, wherever that is. And we're out the other side. We spent some miles trying to find the Instagram shot coming out of the tunnels and believe this is the one, although in reality it doesn't look as good as the Instagram one, although maybe that's due to the grey weather. The grey weather soon cleared as we drove to the south side of the island. So another pit stop. Another amazing scenic place. Oh my god, just look at this place, man. It's absolutely bloody. It's like it's photoshopped. I mean, these mountains. Oh, bloody. I'm lost for it. Too much scenery here. It overwhelms the senses. All right, let's get to it. I'm just currently hopping across these stones. We were actually on our way back to the hotel, and then from there we're going to regroup and essentially see where else we can go. We've essentially exhausted the north of the island, so we're going to now see what there is to do elsewhere. When I say exhausted, obviously you can't really exhaust it, but we've kind of hit most of the main points, so we're going to go back to our hotel and then maybe head into Funchal. There's a few things that I need to do in Funchal. Tourist stuff, obviously. So yeah, let's see. Alright, so we're back in Funchal, and this time we're going to go on this, which is a cable car that takes us to an area called Monty, which is basically up in the mountains. And there's a reason for that. So a reason which you'll see shortly. So we only need 2 singles. And we're aboard.
Hi, could you hold closer for the picture, please?
Oh. Oh, so you got this lady in the background. She's taking pictures of, I guess, passengers. I'm guessing in the hope to sell it. And we are going up there into the clouds. The clouds are actually quite low here. All the banana trees planted in people's gardens essentially. If you're afraid of heights, it's probably not the ride for you. So look, this is what I mean about Madeira's weather. There's like blue skies over there, and then you turn around, it's like cloud, and so that's the upper station. It's in a place called Monte, M-O-N-T-E, and it's actually just below the clouds. Alright, we are here at the top of the station. Those pictures they take at the bottom, by the way, is 12 euros if you're interested. We kindly declined. So up here, we've got a whole bunch of botanical gardens. So if that's your kind of thing, you'll find that up here. So come up here with the cable car. You can do that and then do what we're going to do now, okay? And we are here. This is what we've come to do. Alright, first of all, we need to get a ticket from here, I believe. Alright, so this is the queue. Alright, so we have some bad news. The bad news is that basically we can't go on the ride because it's towards the end of the day. They close at 6, so it's about 5 o'clock now, and that long line that you saw, basically it's going to take over an hour to clear anyway, so they've stopped taking any more people basically, or stopped selling any more tickets. So now we have to go back down. Somehow we have to get back down to the seaside, basically where we picked up the cable car from. And yeah, there's not really an easy way to get back down. Well, the most easiest way would have been to get a returned cable car journey, but obviously we thought we're going to go back down using the those toboggans. So we got one way, and one way is like way more expensive than getting a return. A return is 20 euros, a one way is 15 euros. So obviously we'd have to buy another one way. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can catch a taxi instead. Might work out cheaper. So all is not lost though, because we will be back tomorrow and we're going to try and get on it again. We ended up buying a return from the top, as you can use the return portion the following day, which worked out perfect for us as we'd be back. During our time in Funchal, they had a classic car show where I got to check out hundreds of classic cars. This was the last thing I expected to find in Madeira. So we are trying some fish basically from this place. It's essentially a fish only restaurant, so I've been craving a bit of fish since I've got here. Oh yeah, I'll take that one.
If you see him in the ocean, try to run away.
Oh.
They are very territorial.
Bread and water. And this is what we've got. Fresh from the boat. Fresh off the boat, literally. So we just spent 96 euros on some fish. Funchal has its own marina where during the day most excursions leave from here. During the evening it's nice simply to stroll down here. So this is the famous Ronaldo Museum. And in fact there's a hotel just above it, can you see? Ronaldo is actually, or was, born on this island. It's where he's from. Oh look, there's a statue of him. Oh, check that out. He's actually of similar age to me. You can see what they've been touching by the things that are worn out. So I think that's day 2 over really. We had a really early start. We got loads done. So yeah, we pretty much crisscrossed the island. We went to the north side, the very top north-western edge. So Seixal, a few other bits and bobs over there. And now we're here in Funchal. And even though I've not been able to do the toboggan thing, I'll be back for that tomorrow. So subscribe for that video, which will be out hopefully soon after this one. And that will be the day 3 and final video of this Madeira series really. So yeah, I think we're going to call it a day and probably head back to the hotel, and I will see you in the next one.